on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, and this time for a daily race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, good thing the qualifying time is definitely now different. So, looks like it's time for a Group 3 race on Suzuka circuit. So, looks like this is going to be able to get ready to keep using the GR Super Racing Concept 2018 with a UDRS Japan theme library, and this is going to be able to get everything started. So, I hope that things about to be able to get very different, so I'll just have to make sure that this is going to be able to get everything started for this race. So maybe after this, that I'm just going to have to make sure to show you guys something for having a one good replay that this is definitely might be available to be able to get. So it is all about taking a lot of practice, that this is definitely might get a lot of demonstration. But if you already know that this is definitely might be perfectly well for every Group 3 car to take on Suzuka circuit by taking a hot lap, this is going to be able to get better than ever. So let's just going to go and be prepared to get everything started. So looks like this is going to be able to have anything else to be able to have a ghost settings that this is definitely might be needed for. So good thing I just took 2 minutes and 2 seconds that this is definitely might be able to work hard by the time. So that could be good to be able to take a lot of practice whenever we want. That could be quite better, that this will might be able to keep up, to be able to keep improved, to be able to get better. Now let's just go and get started, and then this is going to get very hard on the throttle that this is definitely might be able to get. But I hope that this is definitely might be remarkable for having a one good running attempt, that this is definitely might everything started out for. And this will get better, that things about to get pretty challenging to be able to get a full hand, that this will might be able to work up and keep going faster, that this is definitely might be able to get. Okay, just gonna have to take the technical S turns, and then this is gonna be might need to have a mileage, that this will might be able to have something to be able to go for a single daily workout complete, that this is definitely might be able to be putting up for one segment race, that this is definitely might be prepared for. So good thing that we also might need to have a practice before the race begins, so that will might get everything started to be able to get prepared for. But luckily, but there will be able to have anything else that we need to get. So it's going to be important that whenever it's free to available to take practice before whenever the race entry is open. So that will might help, that will make sure that this is definitely might need to be able to work to improve ourselves. So that will might give the time that this is definitely might be going in and keep up, that this is definitely might need a lot more work to be able to get there. Now looks like this is going to be able to keep in track of the time, so everything goes for a little warm-up until joining in session, until this will might get ready for a better race. If this is definitely might be able to have a good time position, that this is definitely might be able to get well qualified, that this will might get better, or probably that this will might be able to take the qualifying time trial if we want to be able to work hard to get better. So that will might give a very best ways that this will might be able to climb up onto the top position ranks. That will be possible, that this is definitely might need to be able to get a lot of work, that this will might be able to get it done for. Now let's just gonna have to take this turn, and then this is gonna be able to take the usual ways to be able to keep going on, and this will get better until this will might get a good chance to be able to keep up on this race. But don't worry, I'll just have to make sure that the Red Bull X 2019 competition will be needed, as I could probably eligible to be able to get this new race car version, and then this is definitely might need to get 3 million credits. So right now I'm at 1,200,000 credit in range, so this is definitely might need to be able to keep going, or take the custom race on Route X by using any N300 cars to take on the Group 2 cars. That will be much faster to be able to stack up with some more credits to be able to go faster. That will be much quickly as possible, so this will might help to be able to get some millions to be able to race up easily. That will might be able to help out, that this will might get everything you need, that this is definitely able to get plenty of lot of high expensive race cars that this might be able to get. Okay, only got for 1 minute and 43 seconds left, so good thing that my record is definitely already taken, so I hope this is going to be able to take a warm-up for this section of this race, because this might get everything prepared to do a lot of work, and then this is going to be able to take a lot of smooth handling skills to be able to get there. Okay, just stay on it, and then this is going to get everything needed for just going to stay focused on the ghost. That could be pretty challenging that this might go climb up to be able to get there. Okay, pretty too not improved, but it needs to be able to have a lot more work to be able to get there. Okay, just gonna have that turn. Okay, just gonna have to be better watch out for the penalty, that if things about to get pretty mistaken, that this is definitely might be able to get. Just keep going, just watch the time until this might prepare to match for joining in session. Oh man, just try to maintain and stay improved, so don't get too much aggressive, but it might need to be able to do a lot more possible ways to be able to get there. But good thing that this is definitely might be have enough eligible time that this might be able to going in onto the top position, that this might get everything started whenever we were at. Okay, here we go. The matching begins about right now, and it's prepared to get started. Time to join in session, and then this time this might get better to be able to see how it turns out to be looks like. This might get a very best way to be able to have a chance to do it. Alright, just the plan has been settled, so good thing I just finally got everything to be prepared to be able to get started for this race. So 4th place, this is going to be a 1 driver rating increase efficient that this is definitely might be able to improve. So whenever I could probably able to try to keep up or get better, that would be pretty hard, that this is going to be taking a lot of challenge that this might be able to get. So just gonna have to wait for everyone to be able to get everything started. So this will be very good for having one good well match, that this is going to be able to take a lot more practice for only 2 minutes and 2 seconds. I see one of them had took 2 minutes and 1 second. That could be pretty hard to be able to work to achieve by using the Audi R8 LMS. Now time to go and pit out and get ready for one good warm-up time until this one might get prepared. But I hope this is going to be a one absolutely race, that this is definitely might be able to get a good plan to be able to do it. So this is going to be able to take a lot more time, that this is definitely might be able to get the good pressure to do it. Okay. Alright, so almost forgot about the lobby activities that this is definitely might need later on. So just gonna have to keep on going for having a good daily race, that this is definitely might need to have a lot of workout that this will might be able to get. But it is pretty tough, that this is definitely might be needed for an online practice race, that this is definitely might be good for us. So this is going to be very good for having a lobby race, that this is definitely might be good as a practice course. So good thing that this is going to be able to do better if I can. So let's go and get started for one good Group 3 race on Suzuka, and here we go. One good chance for Japan Super GR is definitely good to go. So looks like this is going to be quite very good settle and get ready to go. So this is going to be good to be able to have to take the qualifying time trial, that this will might be available for free. So this will might need to have a lot more skills to be able to make the improved time that this will might go there. Alright, this is going to be one good close edge deal. Raise a good position of 3 to be able to do the best I can, but it is pretty challenging. But it might get very close that this is definitely might be able to stay on 4th place or better. So slipstream is definitely might be needed for having one good run on this race. So let's go and catch it up, and then let's make way for 1st place that this is going to be able to go in. Okay, good thing I just definitely made it in 3rd, so 2 more to go. So this is going to get very roughly that this is definitely might be able to stay on it, but short gap distance is definitely might be coming in anytime soon, so I just gonna have to be very exercise caution whenever I have to keep amount of the distance while accelerating. But this is definitely might be able to come in and do a lot more work to be able to get better. So I just don't want to lose my hope, because this is going to be giving a lot of good moments of this race, and this is going to be able to take a lot of handling skills that this will might get better to be able to be very cautious if we must. Okay, looks like this is going to get pretty lucky for having a one tough OP vehicle for this race. One Audi R8 and one Volkswagen Beetle Group 3. This could be pretty tougher that this is definitely might be able to keep catching up on it. So if this might get close, this is going to get pretty difficult for my UDRS Japan library design that this is definitely might be able to keep up on it. Alright, so this is going to be able to take 1.5 gap distance that this is going to be managed checked in for it. I can barely see 1.4. Nope, it's definitely increasing. That could be quite going better, you guys. Just gonna stay calm and stay cool. This is gonna be able to have to take a lot of strategy that this might be needed for the last 4 laps. Alright, take that chicane and proceed. I hope that this is definitely might be going lucky, that this is definitely might need to get into the top 3. So looks like I already did very well. Okay, double cones goes in, take a little bit dived in. Just gonna have to take a good closer edge that this is gonna be able to take a lot more distance ways to get there. Just don't want to do anything spin outs, because everything is gonna be able to do a lot more important ways to get there. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just definitely trying to be able to stay on a clean turn, but slowing down causes distractions. So this is going to be might need to do a lot more better, that this is definitely might need to catch up on it. Gotta have to keep focused, because everything is going to be going by the book, that this is definitely might be able to work hard. Alright, so looks like X317 and Chiron 2014 is definitely might be going in. Looks like they're about to be able to go on, and just gonna keep a close edge, because lag is definitely might be ruining the moment. Just have one good clean race that this is getting better. Okay, 2 of them did very good. Just trying to coming in, and then this is gonna get very closer. Okay, just stay on it, and then keep it tight, and then this one might get stay on it. Just looks like this is going to be able to have a 2-second gap ahead for them, so looks like this is going to get pretty challenging to be able to get tougher on it. Everything is important by the goal, and this is going to get everything better. Right now, this is going to be able to do a lot more work, that this is definitely might becomes close. Okay, looks like going 1 second ahead on Chiron 2014, so this is going to be might need to have a lot of slipstream to be able to catch up. But I hope this will might gets me in on 2nd place whenever it's going to be able to take a lot more closer to get better. Everything is pretty challenging that this is going to be able to go. Okay, do that skill. Nope, don't want to get everything struck in for it. Everything is important to be able to take the technical S-turns without fail. Okay, looks like they did very good, including me. While staying on the top 3 is going to get better, that this is definitely might be able to stay on it. Well, pretty good and pretty better that this is definitely might be able to get closer. Okay, so fastest lap, BBR Mendes 12:01 is definitely took the fast lap, so looks like this is going to be pretty harder to be able to beat his fastest lap, so this is going to be able to keep coming closer to do it. Okay, very good. Way to keep up, or having one good idea of ice will might get a good practice. Thanks to Liquidity Digital for giving a one good fast qualifying time, will might get everything improved. I hope that this will might get helpful, that this is gonna need a lot more practice if we can before the race begins. Okay, getting closer. Just gonna get there until this will might goes for one last final lap of this race, and then this will might go as proceed as possible to be able to go there. Okay, here we go. Everything is planned. So this is going to get pretty closer, that this is definitely might need to do a little bit toughen up on it. Because looks like this is going to be able to get everything going on to do it. Alright, let's do it, and then this is definitely might give a best racing moment that this will might comes in. Alright. Keep it tight and stay focused and maintain that this is definitely might be going in. I hope they're doing the best. Yep, looks like they're still doing okay to stay on the same position that this will might goes in to be able to go to the finish line, to be able to... Oh man, looks like Sharon just almost had. Just hang in there, man. Just hang in there. I know that this is definitely your best moment, that this is definitely might come. Okay, looks like BBR Mendes 12:01 is here. Well, looks like he just wants to be in third place, that this is definitely might have a lot of hard work to go there. Hope I could probably do it. Oh man. Yeah, that could be quite very possible, that if I could probably need to be able to stay on it. It's okay. I'm just trying to be sure that this is definitely might be needed to do a lot more better ways to go there. Okay, just gonna have to take the out and out one more time, and then going in onto the chicane at the last part of the corner, and this is gonna be able to get there. Everything is going to be doing the way it was, and now this is going to be good to be able to take the checker flag, and looks like that was a race well done. So, well, I know everything is going to be very careful by the directions, that things always gets mistake and during the final lap of the race, but it is definitely okay that mistakes happens for everyone, but I'm just trying to make sure to keep it calm and keep it better, so this will might get everything better to be able to get settled in for. Well, I hope this is going to be quite very lucky chance that this is definitely might need before the race begin. Take a lot of practice for a qualifying time trial is definitely important. So, looks like this is going to be quite coming better to do it, so it will might be able to take the chance to do a lot more progress, to be able to take a consecutive record that this is definitely might be able to get. So, very good to be able to gain up, or one good driver rating to be increased. So that could get better, that this one might get in to be able to stay put and stay cool. But that was a very good race, you guys. Everything is going as planned to be able to race up for the driver rating, that this one might be able to go there. So, congratulations X317 for doing a lot of good race, that this is definitely might be going in for. So, I hope that this is definitely might be getting better, that this is definitely might need to have a lot more practice to go there. Alright, So, looks like that was a lot of hard work for taking a lot more practice to go there. Now, I hope that this is going to be my need to have the next fully improved time lap for this race that this is definitely might be going on for. So, I still have enough mileage points to be available to buy, so maybe this week's for the colors is the Kenny Metallic, so maybe let's go and get the G6 Kenny Metallic, and also maybe it's just gonna have to go and get another Mitsubishi Group B road car, so that we might need to have an extra one. So always have enough mileage points, you could probably able to get a vehicle for only one time. So just giving a little bit time that this is definitely might need to go a little bit stacked up with some more mileage points, so it'll be able to get back in for it. So that's how it always works perfectly to be able to take the qualifying time trial for this week's daily race. So this will might get everything help until this will might get better to be able to be on the top positions or lower positions to be on mark of the qualifying time that this is definitely might be able to get ready. So good thing that this is definitely might be able to keep up for having a lot more practice if we can. So I'll just have to make sure that the next one is going to be able to have a very different one on the Renault Celio one make race, and also the replay as well. So this will might be have everything too that this will might be able to do whenever the time comes for it. That will might get everything get settled to be able to get prepared. Alright you guys, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up 100 subscriber goals. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you like, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more if you're interested. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.